Our region's business is sponsored by PNC for the achiever in you.
Ask a resident of downtown Pittsburgh about the question they get asked most often, and you're likely to find out it's this one. Where do you buy your groceries? Never mind that most suburbanites drive a few miles to buy their groceries, and there are a number of supermarkets within a few miles of downtown Pittsburgh, and that's not even to mention the Strip District, which is almost within walking distance, or at least an easy bike ride away. There's something about being able to buy groceries without having to jump in a car that makes a place a real downtown. Well, downtown Pittsburgh has finally made it. The Market Street Grocery opened in April to an enthusiastic response from the growing population of downtown residents and downtown workers as well. Dave Priselac is co-owner of the Market Street Grocery, as is Julian Valozzi, a familiar name in the restaurant business here in our region. Welcome. Good to have you guys, both you guys here.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Yeah, and congratulations. This is an exciting moment in downtown Pittsburgh. What made you think now was the time?
I think the development downtown has been the biggest motivator for us, seeing more residents coming down, seeing more businesses opening and more businesses thriving, and seeing, residents aside, seeing more corporate business coming downtown and office spaces filling up and new office buildings going up. So we just thought it was the right time and the right market for our concept.
Did you do a lot of market analysis to make sure, though? I know it feels really good downtown.
I think so. I mean, we did look at some numbers. We looked at how much the average person spends on groceries and how many people live downtown, and it seemed like a pretty good number.
Well, I was surprised looking at the numbers myself the other day. There's like 12,000 people now living in downtown Pittsburgh, in and around, which is stunning when you think for many, many years it was a few thousand. Those 12,000 people eat a lot of food?
Definitely.
I hope so. Yeah, we hope so. I think the 12,000 people aside, you hit the nail on the head. People typically drive to the grocery store if they live in the suburbs. So when we were developing this, we wanted it to be more than just for the residents that were downtown. Even though that market was there and it's growing, we looked at the other elements downtown. There are a few 100,000 people working in town every day. So we wanted things to cater to them too. So we kind of wanted a morning to night experience for everybody downtown. And that's where we introduced the coffee bar and the wine bar and prepared foods and some of the other things that we're doing in the store. Yeah,
when you walk around the store, I mean, it's beautiful to begin with, but what do people find inside the store?
Well, when you walk in, there's a coffee bar on the right, and then we have a French patisserie, Gabby and Jules in Squirrel Hill. Subleased one of the front windows of the store. Okay. So there's like some high-end French goods there. And then basically I guess the outer aisles of most grocery stores are kind of at the center of the store. So fresh meat, produce, fish, fresh cut cheese, prepared foods, they're kind of like at the center of the store. And then groceries and produce kind of on either wall.
So really natural flow. Now, neither of you had been in the grocery business before, is this right?
No.
Restaurant business?
No. It's definitely first try, yeah.
Yes. So how did you learn the ropes or come up with this concept or figure out that this is the right approach?
Oh, we did take a look at a lot of other places.
Yeah, we did a lot of studying. We went to other cities, Chicago and New York City, and we looked at some similar concepts like a Dean and DeLuca or an Italy. We knew that was the direction that we wanted to go. So we did a lot of studying, and then I think that having a food background, and David has a strong numbers background, so the partnership worked, and we did a lot of research and studying, did our homework, and surrounded ourselves with good people. We hired a lot of strong people.
Yeah, we got lucky in our hiring too. We found a lot of people with some strong grocery background.
Really cool. Now, both you guys are boomerangs, right? Grew up around here, but went away for at least a little while. You for a little longer. I've got to ask you, from someone coming home, what you think of the transformation that's underway here in Pittsburgh compared to when you left?
Well, it's really unbelievable. I mean, when I left, a lot of people were leaving because I moved out in the late '90s, and I don't think just until the last 4 years or something, the population just stopped declining, and things. Yeah. It didn't take much for things to snap back after people, stopped leaving.
Yeah, that's kind of the same experience I had. We all left to go to college. A few of us stuck around, went to local schools, but the majority of us left for college, and then we left to pursue careers in other cities. and I always had Pittsburgh has a way of sucking people back in. It tends to bring people back, and we're certainly happy we ended up back here.
Yeah, that's great. You were all the way out on the West Coast too, so you came home from L.A.
Yeah. The weather is not as nice, but everything in Pittsburgh I think has been really good.
Really exciting. And Julian, I know your first foray into downtown was opening Valozzi's restaurant on 5th Avenue. Has that gone well? Was that turned out to have been the right decision?
Absolutely, it's going very well. We're happy with the location. We're happy with the everything that's happening around us. Happy with the landlord, and happy with the business. It's been great.
Well, that's terrific. Well, congratulations to both of you. Everybody's got to go and check it out now. The Market Street Grocery up and running, just off Market Street, right in the heart of downtown Pittsburgh. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
And we'll be back in a minute with a little dollars and cents. Stay with us.